Hello, my name is Karen Hughes. In this module, we're going to discuss adding what-if events to a time forecast model as part of the BMC TrueSight Capacity Optimization how-to video series. There are 4 different categories of what-if events and 12 different event types depending on the source of data that you're forecasting. You add a what-if event on a time series model by selecting the forecast, adding the what-if event, and using the wizard to configure the event. So if you see on the left here, you'll have the event type, and then you can select what system or systems you want to apply it to, and then whatever type of change factor or modification that you want in that what-if event. On the right side, you'll actually see the output of that event on your screen. So let's take a look and see how we can accomplish this in BMC TrueSight Capacity Optimization. So let's log on to the solution, navigate to the workspace, go down to the domain and then the works area in the domain to locate our time forecast scenario. And you want to make sure to choose the scenario because you add what-if events to a scenario, not the base forecast. Let's take a look at our machine that we're going to apply the what-if event to. Right, so we have the data and the forecast. And so now what we do is we come back to the results, we make sure we're on the scenario, you say add what-if event, wizard appears, and for this particular case, we're going to do service utilization change on the Apache node cluster, or node, for, let's perhaps do it at the end of April, and we're going to increase utilization by, let's go with 150%. And we save it, and then we run the forecast, and it's going to apply that what-if event to the time series forecast. And we take a look at that graph, and you can clearly see it, and the event is marked on the graph. Now you can then go back and actually add another what-if event. Perhaps you had a tech refresh or something like that. So you basically might want to speed up the CPU, and perhaps we do that in March. No, actually we'll do it at the beginning of June, and we're going to basically double what we currently have, and we're going to make it 32 cores. So now, when we run this forecast, it'll have both of those 2 events on the graph. Of course, we chose the wrong system, so let's make sure we choose the right system, and then save it and run it. And let's see what it does. Okay, so here what you can see, we had the base collected data, our forecast, our first event, and how it modified the time forecast. And then we were breaching a threshold, but we had our tech refresh, and it came down. So now we are no longer going to be in the red. And that's how easy it is to add a what-if event to a time series forecast. And that concludes this module in the BMC TrueSight Capacity Optimization how-to video series. I want to thank you for your time and look forward to you listening to other how-to videos as part of this series in the future. Thanks and have a great day.